Hi all, Mark Wootton here. I thought I'd do a video for once. And I want to talk to you about stuff, organisational stuff. So, organisational stuff, we always get stuff coming at us on our day-to-day business, and normally comes into three types of stuff. You get the good stuff, which is, oh, congratulations, or well done, you've done a really good job, or here's a pay rise because you've done a really good job, or a pat on the back from your boss because he recognises, you're doing the right thing. Then you get bad stuff. Bad stuff is pretty much reverse opposite of the good stuff. It's you haven't done your job very well, or we need you to do this, which you don't agree with, or I want you to do this and don't go to sleep because we'll change the rules on you anyway, but we need you to do it anyway. So, and the third type of stuff is mystery stuff, and it's that type of stuff which makes you go, what? Really? What are they thinking about? So, good stuff. Good stuff normally has a short-term reaction to it. You get the pat on the back, you get the pay rise, and it releases endorphins and it makes you feel really good, but for a really, really short period of time, simply because all the other stuff keeps on coming. Bad stuff, on the other hand, normally takes a lot longer to get over. Humans react to bad stuff, and they react to it in a number of different ways. Normally people will take it personally, and there's a tendency to do that. They'll try to think, oh, well, what have I done wrong? Why are they picking on me? And then, of course, it's not my fault, it's somebody else's fault. So it becomes very closed in, very, very narrow view of the world. And of course, that then generates reactions. So then you become resistive, you become passive aggressive, or you become can't be bothered. You become all of these things. Now, these reactions are actually stuff, because your reaction will become stuff for somebody else to deal with. So the cycle kind of goes round and round. You get some stuff given to you, you react to it because you don't think it's the right way of doing it, so your reaction is negative. That then goes on to somebody else who then has to deal with your negativity. Well, that negative reaction is really bad stuff for that person. So tendency is for them to deal with it badly as well. So it's a negative cycle. How do we get out of it? Difficult. Well, not really. You don't always have to agree with something to have a positive reaction to it. For example, somebody comes to you and says, Mark, I want you to do this. I want you to do it yesterday. I want you to do, and it needs to be done. It's really important. I could react by turning around and saying, you know what? Stuff you. You should have done something about that, or you should have done something. It wasn't my fault. Why am I having to back up and do all the things which you should have done? I could react like that. Or I could actually break that cycle and go back to the person and say, okay, that sounds interesting. What is it exactly you need? Where can I help you? What can we do about these things? And then from there, get a greater understanding of the stuff which they're dealing with. Because by understanding the stuff which they're dealing with will mean that you can deal with things in a far more positive outlook than in a negative reaction. So if you deal with it in a positive way, the stuff which you are generating to those people after you in the circle is more positive. It's a more positive way. And if then they do the same to you, and they come back and ask the questions and try to understand that it's not a personal thing, it's an organisational thing, it's something which as an organisation we need to do. You then build this cycle of questioning as opposed to bad stuff, which is the bad reaction to more bad stuff. Try it. See what happens. See what happens when instead of doing that bad reaction, you actually go back and try to find the positive take on all of that and see if it works, see if it helps. Speak to you soon.